I've been musical since I was really little. I started with singing and then I kind of moved on to classic school instruments like clarinet, and picked up a guitar when I was 12, an acoustic guitar, and I had lessons for a couple of years. But singing's always been the #1 thing for me. Always been a big, obsessive lover of music and kind of always dreamed of being a musician myself, but was never really sure if it would become a career or just be a hobby, so I kind of just kept at it, and it's kind of crazy to me that I've ended up here, taking it seriously. Playing live is definitely a really big aspect of Hatchie, especially because I think the way the recording sounds so polished and pop and really glossy and hi-fi. I like that the live show is a bit different from that. It's a bit more rough and ready, and I like that it kind of shows a different side of the music because I don't want it to sound perfect all the time. And it's really, really fun. The touring aspect of it is just as important to me as the recording aspect. I guess the main difference between being in recording mode and being in touring and live mode is it's a lot more like mentally exhausting. It's like going back to school or something where you're working really hard, you know, whether it's by yourself or with a group of people, and even if you're just sitting in a room all day and seemingly, you know, not doing anything too crazy, it can be really overwhelming and a big adjustment from being on the road and playing live. So winning the Levi's Music Prize has been really amazing, especially because we've got so much touring coming up in the next couple of months. You know, there's obviously like flights and accommodation, but whether, you know, we can get a sound person on tour with us or get a car that actually fits all of our gear and all those kind of things. So it's definitely like changed the course of the next 6 months to 12 months for us. Not only has it been just a big weight off our shoulders, but yeah, it's definitely helped us plan a lot more gigs and traveling than what we'd hoped for. Honestly, I don't really have a good idea of where I'm going to be in the next couple of years, and that is probably the most exciting part to me. I'd really love to do more traveling, and I think that's the great part about being in a band is that it allows you to do that, especially now that I've won this grant. It kind of helps us get overseas and get to places where I would never be able to go otherwise. I like moving around and I like change, and I like always doing something different, so yeah, it's really exciting.